Hey guys, welcome back to the pitch. In today's video is the start of a new series where we're going to be looking at Brazilian legends. So the first player on our list is the Brazilian legend Socrates, aka Dr. Socrates. But before we start, please hit the like button, the subscribe button for content. Anyways, let's get into today's video. First off, Socrates is considered one of the greatest midfielders of his generation to come from Brazil, and was a very prominent person in Brazilian politics. From an early age, Socrates fell in love with learning and reading books, so when he would play the game of football, it was just to release a burst of energy he had within him. Since he had great composure and finesse on the pitch, the game came very easy to him. Not to mention, he stood at 6'3". As he grew, Socrates' intelligence and natural ability for the game grew with him, but he still considered the game of football was just merely a hobby that he would play in his free time, until Socrates started to play professionally when he was 23 years old for the Botafogo club. Also at 23, he would earn a degree to become a qualified physician. At Botafogo, Socrates performed so well, so after a couple of years with the club, he was the most sought after signature in Brazil. Eventually, the Corinthians club would get Socrates to sign with them. Then he would spend most of his career with the Corinthians club in Brazil. At the club, Socrates would establish himself as a leader on and off the pitch. Also, he would go on to play in a total of 297 matches, score 172 goals, and help the club win 3 championships throughout his career, which brought glory to the club. Later in Socrates' career, he would spend 1 year in Europe to play for the European club Fiorentina, where he would make 33 appearances across all competitions, score 9 goals until he decided to return back to Brazil. Socrates would also go on to have a great international career with the Brazilian national team, and in fact he made 60 appearances for Brazil between May 1979 through March 1986. In those appearances, he would go on to score a total of 22 goals, and he would go on to captain the Brazilian national team in the 1986 FIFA World Cup until they lost to France in the quarterfinals due to penalties. Former players, teammates, and coaches have even said that Socrates was the brains of the 1986 Brazilian national team. The main reason Socrates was able to find so much success on the pitch for both his club and his country is because of his playing style, which can be described in so many ways, but I'm going to give you guys just the gist of it. On the pitch, Socrates brought a charismatic presence that was associated with him making great through passes, precise long balls, good link-up plays, and his vision of the game had a sort of elegancy to it. Even though he was great at sharing the ball with his teammates, he had an amazing attacking instinct that made him a prolific scorer on the pitch. Now guys, remember at the beginning of the video I said Socrates was very prominent in Brazilian politics? Well, during his career, he would begin a movement known as Corinthians democracy with the Corinthians club, since Brazil was controlled by a military dictatorship. In this movement, Socrates would have 27 million supporters in the streets and during games, screaming out democracy and fighting for democracy until Brazil established itself as a democratic government. Even though Socrates died back in 2011 due to septic shock from intestinal infection, he still left a legacy on and off the pitch that should be remembered, which is why he, one South American footballer, was inducted into the Brazilian Museum Hall of Fame and had a degree in medicine, which is a rare achievement for any soccer player. Anyways guys, as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps out the channel, and have a great rest of your day.